Welcome back, friends. Thanks for sticking with us. You know, Gordon McKernan, injury attorney, started a bike giveaway over 10 years ago in Baton Rouge, giving away just 94 bikes. And now the event has grown to 600 bikes given away. And for the first time this year, it's coming to New Orleans. Here to tell us more about how you can get involved is the man himself, Attorney Gordon McKernan. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate you having me.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great set, a great feeling in here.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And look, congratulations on coming to New Orleans. Before we talk about this bike giveaway, we see the commercials all the time, but when you come on this show, we get a little deeper, okay? I want to get to know you a little bit more. So I was reading about you. You went to Loyola Law.
I did, yeah. 3 years at Loyola Law School down here. It was where I got married, my wife and I. We had our first home here, and so many great memories of New Orleans, the people and the culture. And I followed my dad's footsteps, who came to law school in New Orleans, and now my son is following in that. So we'll have 3 generations of New Orleans lawyers, so to speak, in our family.
Come on. And of course, since your dad was a lawyer, that was one reason why you wanted to become a lawyer. But what else was it?
He had a big impact on me. My dad was part of the civil rights movement back in the 60s and 70s, and that always had a profound impact on me. He always told me you got to stand up for people who can't have or don't have the ability to stand up for themselves, and that just always made an impact on me about giving back and helping people who are less fortunate.
I absolutely love that. And you have 4 kids.
4 kids.
And a dog that you just love.
Yeah, we have 3 daughters, and the youngest is my son. And then we have Penny, who of course is in all of our commercials, and also have 2 other dogs, Rosie, who people are getting to know, and then we have an older dog, Ellie. But we're a big animal family.
I love that. And it's so great that you love to give back to the community. Like I mentioned, you started this bike giveaway 10 years ago, and now it's grown to 8 different cities. And for the first time this year, it is coming to New Orleans. 600 bikes you're trying to give away. Okay, tell me a little bit more about the different bikes that we can get.
Yeah, so there's boy bikes and there's girl bikes, because you certainly will learn that when you watch these young kids come out. Well, I want the pink bike, I want the blue bike, and then we have 2 different sizes, 16-inch and 20-inch. And of course, we have to give helmets away, because we want not only to spread joy and happiness to all the kids, but we want them to be safe.
I absolutely love that. And you all can scan the QR code on your screen right now to register. And everybody is randomly selected. Do I have to put like, I love Gordon to make sure I get my bike? What's going on here?
No, you go to GordonGives.com and you enter, and it's random selection across the state. It's 8 cities, 600 bikes. So it's a great time for our company and our law firm. We love it. It's really at the fabric and the heart of who we are. Giving back to a community, standing up in communities and being a part of it is what we do.
And I love that you're doing it all across the state, because you have offices all across the state.
We do.
So if you have a family member who lives in one of those other cities, make sure you tell them about this as well, because he wants to give as many bikes as he can. You're seeing all the joy on those kids' faces. I absolutely love that. Now, let's talk about the giveaway. It's coming up December 12th.
Correct.
Here in New Orleans, the Treme Recreation Community Center.
Yeah, it is. It'll be that Friday from 10 o'clock in the morning till noon. And we give the bikes. You come up, you'll enter before, and we have all sorts of things. We'll have treats for the kids and candy canes, and hopefully Santa will show up and get a picture with Santa and all those type things. So we try to make it a family event, a family atmosphere, one of fun but still safety, because we don't want anybody getting injured.
No personal injuries,
No. We don't, that's not what we're looking for. We're just looking to give back to this great community of New Orleans and support the people, and at the same time, be here for you if you need us.
And why a bike?
Well, you know, we all have scattered childhood memories, but one of mine that's my most favorite, I can remember running into the living room. I was about 5 or 6 years old, and there was this red Schwinn bike, and it had the training wheels and stuff on it still at the time, but I remember the feeling that it gave me. And I thought to myself, you know, if I could ever do that as I was getting older and being blessed in my practice, if I could really give back and make a difference in communities, to give these young children, boys and girls, something that they could have some hope in, I'd love to do that. So I got the idea to do the bike giveaway some 10 plus years ago, and it's grown from 1 city and 94 bikes to now 8 cities and over 600 bikes.
Come on, and we appreciate you so much for doing that here in New Orleans. You know, you're coming up on a year soon.
Yeah.
First time having an office in New Orleans, even though you are a New Orleans generation lawyer.
Yeah.
What has this year been like
Oh,
for you being here? Because I'm telling you, you came into New Orleans and we all saw.
Yeah, so I don't do anything small. It's just not my personality. I tend to overdo things, whether we're anything in life. That's just how I am. But it's been a great experience. The people of New Orleans have accepted us and welcomed us. We've had the good fortune to represent a lot of people already, and they seem to appreciate the way we handle their case and we practice law. Plus all the friendships that we've gotten to build while we've been here. It's just been a great experience, and we're so thankful to be a part of this.
And give me one fun fact about you, something that people may not know about you from looking at your commercials, maybe something you love to do. Do you know how to cook really well? Because again, I want the people to know who Gordon McKernan is besides the big truck lawyer, you know?
Well, as I mentioned, I tend to overdo things. And if I get into something in one part of my life, I just go all in. I just don't know a little bit. So for example, I start running races, and running a marathon or 5Ks or 10K wasn't good enough. I had to go do ultra marathons, 50 and 100-mile races. Or if I start a little fishing, I just go down rabbit holes and I completely immerse myself in something. I have a hard time stopping. And couple that with a little bit of obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. I like everything organized and stuff. It can get really interesting for me.
But you need a little bit of that to be successful.
I think so.
We are both two examples of that. We strive for perfection,
Yes.
and I think it's so cool that you overdo things. One of my
do.
personal mantras: anything worth doing
is worth overdoing.
Is worth overdoing. You see,
I have it on the
Gordon?
back. Have it on the back of one of my T-shirts.
Come on.
Yes,
Well, I want one
do.
of those T-shirts because I say that all the time.
I will get you one of those things.
Well, look, Gordon, so nice to meet
Nice
you. Welcome
meeting you.
again
Thank
to
you
New
so
Orleans.
much.
And everybody, do not forget, if you want to register for that bike giveaway, you have from now until December 7th to do so. GordonGives.com is the website. You get a bike and a helmet. And remember, winners are randomly selected and you will be notified. All right, so cool. We just got to talk to Gordon, everybody. We get it done, okay? Coming up after the break, we have a lot more Great Day Louisiana. Don't move. We'll be right back.